Hey guys, so I'm going to be sharing with you my February favorites. We're going to keep this monthly favorites thing going. So as I was getting my favorites together and writing out my list, I realized there are a lot of like nude related items. So let's just get right into it. The first one would be this Makeup Forever Rouge Artist Natural Lipstick in the shade N5. It's one of my go-to nudes. I almost want to call it more like a neutral nude because it definitely does not wash me out. It's like very, very wearable, and even the formulation I love because it's not drying at all. It's more of like a moisturizing type of formula, and it's just such a great color because I can wear it with a smoky eye. I can wear it like, you know, as a no makeup type of look. It just isn't too loud. I can slather a lot on without ever feeling like it looks too much. It is what I'm wearing right now. I definitely want to try out some of their other shades. So if you guys have tried like this line out before and you love some of their other shades, let me know what they are. But I really, really recommend this one for the formulation, this particular shade. I just love it. I really do. My next nude item, and I promise they're not all nude, but I do have a few, would be this Maybelline Color Show nail polish in the shade Neutral Statement. I would describe this as a cute nude because there's just something about it. It kind of has like a fleshier tone, very slightly pink undertone to it perhaps. I even got compliments on it when I wore it, and I just love the shade. It takes maybe like two coats to get a really nice, even pigmented coat. I recommend it. I actually can't wait to wear it again. So I'm sure I've mentioned this before in my favorites video, and you know I've been using it in some of my recent tutorials, but I just keep gravitating towards it, so I have to mention it. It's the Balm Meet Matte Nude Palette. I love this, not only because it's very cheeky in the packaging, Meet Matte Nude size matters. It's very funny, and you know, it has the mirror, and then even the names are like Matt something, Matt Wood, Matt Garcia, Matt Johnson, Matt Hung. It's very silly, but above all of that, it's the eyeshadows itself that I cannot get enough of because I feel like they're pretty, you know, unique shades. It's not like a boring set of matte shades. You can do more of like a cool tone look if you wanted to, more of your warm tone type of look, very neutral overall, and I guess that's why they called it nude. And I just love this. I'm even wearing it now. I can't get enough of this palette, guys. Okay, the last one in terms of nude, I have to bring this one up as well. It's the Maybelline The Nudes palette because I keep wearing this on my brows. It's all that I have on my brows right now is this dark shade right here. I actually use this palette quite a bit too for my eyes. Like, it's always kind of like a really great standby. Sometimes I'll just use some of these shades, and honestly, for the price, for the convenience of being able to grab it at a drugstore, it's great. I actually did do a blog post on this quite some time ago if you want to see swatches and read more of my thoughts about it. Alright, just a few more. So the Beauty Blender. You know what? I have to include this because I have really, really grown to love it and appreciate it. It just gives such flawless application. Whether you want more of sheer application or heavier coverage, you can just keep layering it, and I just love it. Like, I really held out for a long time on even trying this, and I've just been using it. Anytime I want more of that flawless look, I definitely gravitate towards using this rather than a brush or my hands, which is, it's even shocking for me. But yeah, I did use it today, which is why it's dirty. And I like that, you know, you have to dampen it first and then squeeze out the excess water before you use it. And I like that, you know, it kind of trains your mind to say no, do not use a dirty sponge. If you're gonna wet it anyways, go ahead and wash it, and then it's ready for you to use. So really, you should wash it, you know, after you use it, but who has time to do that? Let's talk about this brush, the Sonia Kashuk blending brush. This is an excellent eye brush. I did most of my eye look today using this brush. It's really all in the application because it's dense enough to where you can pack shadow on with it, like if you wanted to apply just shadows all over your lid. Of course, it's also great for blending because it has that fluff to it. So if you wanted to, you know, kind of heavily blend something, you just apply more pressure. And then if you want to softly blend something, you just apply less pressure. So really, this is just a great overall brush, and I like that, you know, you can just go to Target and pick it up. It's not too pricey. It just has held up incredibly well, and I can't say enough good things about it because it's multi-purpose, just like this brush, which is my next one. This is the Sigma contour brush, I believe, or it might be, I really can't remember the name of it, honestly, because I have the very old one where they still had their old numbering system. Yeah, me and Sigma, we kind of go way back. But seriously, I love this brush. Even though it does shed, especially initially when you wash it, it does shed quite a bit. I remember this is the case with the MAC brush that is just like this too. It just sheds for some reason, but honestly, I just love this. I've been using it a lot to, like, you know, set my face with. I like that you can contour with it. You can even use it to apply foundation, like to buff it in. Great brush. Okay, my last beauty product would be this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss in the shade Tantalizing Tangerine. This is actually a recent favorite, but I can't get over it. I love it so much. I've worn it numerous times now. Anytime I put it on, I don't know, I feel revitalized. I just feel like this color is like full of energy, full of life, and I think it's so flattering. I love the formulation. For a gloss, it's incredibly pigmented, and it's not drying, it's not sticky, it's not like that slick feeling. It's a really good formula, actually. I like that it has this sort of like teardrop applicator. It feels really nice to apply on. And it's not the most long wearing, which is fine because it's not like it's stated as a stain or anything. It really is just stated as a gloss. I wouldn't really call it like a true matte because it still has that glossy look on the lips. So that's not matte. Matte is definitely, there should not be any shine. But aside from that, I love this. I actually hope that they come out with more like neutral and wearable shades. I think most of the shades that they came out with are very like vivid, bright in your face. This is very vivid, this shade. It's like, I would call this like a corally red orange. And I just love it. I just think every girl needs that bright lipstick that you can just pop on with minimal makeup on the rest of the face and just love the way you look and feel, you know? Okay, the last two aren't items per se, but I definitely felt like I had to include because anything that kind of excites you or is sort of like life-changing, I just think that should be included as like a favorite, right? So I finally started getting laser hair removal treatment, and I'm going to go further into detail about all of that in another video, but I just have to say that I've only gone to one session, and there are going to be 8 sessions total, which will span throughout the whole year, and I have to wait 6 weeks between each treatment. I've only had one treatment, one session so far, and I swear like most of my hair is already gone. I'm getting it done on my face and my underarms, and I'm just so excited. I can't even explain how excited I am about this because I feel like I've been battling with so much hair for a while now that it's kind of like how, you know, if you have issues with acne or something like that, for me, my hair was like my acne. Like I don't even mind getting acne as much as I minded having to deal with my facial hair and just deal with removing the hair all the time. Just like a nightmare that keeps returning, you know? So I really am over the moon. If you are someone who's been battling with facial hair or bodily hair that you can't stand for a long time now, I definitely say that laser hair treatment is so worth it. Okay, lastly, I kind of want to say maybe it should be my treadmill, which I guess I could show you, but overall it's just exercising in general, which I told myself this year I was going to be more active and work out more, and I started in January and it's still going strong. So what they say, it's like what, 21 days or 3 weeks or something like that for a habit to really stick. It's sticking. I am, you know, exercising most days of the week, and I just feel so much happier, so much more motivated, more like productive. So I have to just mention, I guess, exercising in general. Maybe I could do a separate video on that if you guys would like to see that, but I'm definitely still a noob in that world because I really did not work out at all before then, like at all. Walking Sammy was probably the extent of it. But that would be it for my February favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please do share with me what your favorites for the month were. Whatever it may be. It could be a book, song, I don't know, maybe a new makeup product you've tried. Whatever it is, I would really, really love to read about it, so leave it down below. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, and definitely follow me on my other social media because I really love talking to you guys and sharing pictures from like my daily life and things like that. So that is all. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!